let's see if this is working. What is up, Space Pirates and Chippy Nation and all that other good stuff? Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Hope you had a good day, even if you're not Irish. I am the head leprechaun. Bob, you posted that one picture of me in traffic as a angry leprechaun. Sorry, got a ginger leprechaun in the house. Hey guys, let me know. YouTube just told me that it's not getting good connection. Great old Optimum. So if it's buffering too much, I don't want to keep you guys if it's like going crazy buffering. So we'll start off with the usual and let you know what's going on. As you can see, Vinny's doing more work here. If you haven't seen me on Facebook, if you don't follow me on Facebook, Vinny was doing something yesterday? No, what's today? Wednesday? He was doing something Monday that I had to go up into the attic for. And when he got up there, behind me used to be a wall. And the first contractor took out the wall and said he knew how to put up a load-bearing beam and all that other good stuff. One, he didn't know how to put it up. He didn't use the right wood. Well, could get away with what he used, but he didn't put up an LSL beam in the middle. I'll turn this a little bit this way so you can see the empty room if I can get out of the way. So that's the living room. We got a living room, dining room, and kitchen area combo. So right about here, I guess, right here, should be an LSL beam, which is on order to hold up the beam that he put up there, that he did not do properly. That end is secure towards the outer wall. He put in I think 6 2x4s or whatever over there. But on the other side of me, going towards over here by the pantry, by Kelly's pantry, this wall over here, he only put the beam in. He put it in far enough. He put it in like 6 inches, but there's another probably 6 to 8 inches where he could have extended it, and he should have done that, and he didn't. But it's fine. The problem was those guys, like Bob Bruce is saying, go Vinny, Ron the Leprechaun. They saw the pictures on Facebook. When he put the beam up across over here, there's little things called Ticos. They're braces that you put the old joists in. So he should have cut the joist perfectly where the beam he built would have fit in, put the Ticos, boom, slap them together, and it would have been solid. No. What he did, and I didn't notice because I only seen the one side he sent me pictures of, and then he quickly sheetrocked this, and I didn't really go up to the attic. One side is about not even 1/4 of an inch off, which isn't bad. That would have been okay. The outer side that would be in front of me over here was at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches just sitting on the lip of the Ticos. And for you guys that know how to use them, you put the rafter into the Tico, you nail the Tico into the beam, and then you nail the joist into the Tico. These things weren't even nailed in. They were just sitting on the lip. And it didn't let the outer wall, because you got the downstairs holding it, but you can feel a little bit of sway in the outer wall over there. So Vinny was up there today. He has it almost all done. I think he did 13 of the rafters out of 20. So he's got 7 more to go. What he did was he got 2x12s and 2x6s. When this was built in the 70s, 2x6 was code. Now this should have been 2x8, but I'm not ripping apart the whole thing to put 2x8s up because it's grandfathered in, but the 2x6s. So you got the new beam, and then he slapped a 2x6 and a 2x6 up to the beam, and then a 2x12 and carriage bolted them all together. So that thing is just not going anywhere. It's just solid and sturdy. Kelly's not here. She's actually in the bedroom. She's on a teacher conference. So that is, we'll tell her you said hello. Get a piece of wood that this idiot installed and beat the crap out of him. I would love to. Yeah, Vinny is actually a professional construction worker. He's worked in construction over 30 years, and he's going crazy because I told a couple of the guys over here by the refrigerator. The first guy was doing the electric, and he decided, and good thing we don't go over there really, he left electrical wires out and bare, so that wasn't a good thing either. As Vinny does more and more work, he finds more and more stuff that's messed up that he has to fix. What's going on, John? So that's what's going on with the house. Vinny's here 5 days a week, so tomorrow he'll finish off the 7, and then he'll start getting back on this. Kelly has to call the fireplace guy because I got to go pick up the fireplace that's going all the way in that corner. You'll see it once it's done. So from the very corner, there's going to be bookshelves, then it's going to be fireplace, and then it's going to be bookshelves again. So it'll be a nice setup over there. Kelly always wanted the fireplace. I always wanted the fireplace because, you know, we're big Christmas nuts, and that'll be nice with the stockings. And guess where I'll do the Christmas giveaway from? Right in front of the tree and the fireplace this year. It should all be done by then, and I should be up and running by December, I hope. But if you were here last week, you heard me talking. Kelly and Kenny have been asking me sneaky questions about what I want down in the garage, so I have a feeling they're up to something with Vinny. But we'll find that out. Yes, it will. It'll definitely be nice. Vinny does awesome work. So now it's a lot of sheetrock and taping and just fixing up a few things. Ginger Santa. Gil, question for you. I sent out your I didn't see if you posted or anything. Did you get your bust yet? I hope you did. No, it's going to be bookshelves. It's going to be bookshelves over there. In the garage, I have plenty of space for putting up display cabinets. And as you go down the stairs over here, because there's a set of stairs that goes down, there's one spot I can put a cabinet there too. So we'll get all that going. What else did I want to tell you about? Kelly's in the room. So we're not going to ask her what we had for dinner because we already ate dinner. For lunch, we had shepherd's pie, which is technically how we make it. It's cottage pie, but we still call it shepherd's pie. So we had that for lunch, and then we just had our corned beef and cabbage, carrots and potatoes and all that other good stuff. So, and I'm just drinking Pepsi because I can't get hammered in the middle of the week and try to make it to work tomorrow. If I was still in my 20s, I would have done it, but there's no way I can do it now. So, as usual, I just want to pop on here during the week, tell you guys what's going on, say hello, because, you know, I haven't been doing too much. So I'm just going to jump through a few things for anybody new here. We got a bunch of group builds going on. This one so far, because it's the quickest, this comes up May 4th. We've got a bunch of builds in the Sci-Fi Fantasy Star Wars group build. So if you still want to jump in, you can on this one. All these can be found at hobbylinkinternational.com, and I will show you where you can find that in a little while. I got to read that in a little while. One of my district steward was texting me. So we got this one. We got the Star Wars group build going on. The Braille Scale group build. A few people are already building for this one too. What else do we got? The High Seas group build. I know Benny from Fubar Model Yards has started his. Dirk Pitt has started his, and Darth Buckman has started his. So we got a few people going on that. I think Mark Shue over there finished his Wings of World War II. He's got to get me pictures. So I can put it up. And that's the next one, Wings of World War II. That's anything that flew during World War II, Axis Allied, doesn't make a difference as long as it was used during World War II. And then we got our Sexy Witch for the annual Sci-Fi Fantasy Halloween group build. I know Spence and Kevin are already building for this one, and I think Kevin's pretty close to finished with his, so we'll have already a Halloween one to put up. And then we got the Secret Santa gift exchange builds. This one is when you get your gift, we just ask that you build it at some point and then put it up on the site, and then we'll put the pictures up on the site. This is when we have oh, you did post it. Okay, I must have missed it, Gil. Ooh, having the Guinness. This one is for the Secret Santa we have. I already have that posted for people to get in, so they got time on that and all that good stuff. So if you want to check out any of these, they're all on site. I'm going to take you there, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Actually, since that's the next thing up on my list over here, computer screen, I'll show you that. So if you come to HobbyLink International, just slide over to Group Builds, Group Build Rules, click on that, and all the past group builds come up. So I do them by year, so you'll see 2021 on there. All the top ones are where you can just click in, just click it, and you can see the rules. So we get a lot of people looking at them. Like, we got 248 people that check this out, but we only got a few people building, so hopefully more and more people join in. Oh, I am going to bring you to the community and show you something that I have going on. You may not have seen it, and once I go over there, I'll show you that. The home, we do have a new recent entry into the Mahdi, and this one's going to be in the intermediate or civilian automotive, and it's a snow plow, and it's by Keith Russell. So if you want to come over to the site and check it out, you can just jump down here and you can see the pictures a lot better than me popping them up, because for me to show you on here, I got to make them 1280 by 720 and you get a better view of them. That's why I do that for the whatchamacallit, all the live streams with slideshows. I do it that way. If you are asking me or anything, hey, what's going on, Ron? If you are asking me anything right now, I really can't see what's going on unless I flip to the back screen like I did there. So I'll catch you on the other side of this once I get back to you. So I'm going to bring you over to the community now. Let me just make sure that we're on the community page. Yes, we are. I'll take that down. If you haven't joined up yet, come and join. If you use Firefox, let me know if you have trouble registering, because I was testing it out. I can register on Google, but I was having trouble registering through Firefox. So if you're having trouble with that, try Google. I have to figure out why it's not letting me click a button. So I was asking Tommy, but we got to try to figure that out. So this is the form. Everybody knows the form. Let me jump into questions and polls. If you haven't been here yet, this is the official form of HobbyLink International. We got Chippy up here. That's our mascot. I'm going to swing down into one of them, HLI questions and polls. And what I started for this year, if you haven't seen it, if you come on the site and you haven't seen it, I started the HLI Community Referral Challenge. We got a lot of people here that are posting, but I try to grab everybody off of social media to get them off of there, because there's just nonsense on there, and get you over to a real modeling site. So what this is, and I'll just read it off to you if you haven't seen it yet. We have a great community and it's getting more and more active every day, which it is. We have plenty of posts. The guys are always either liking or loving or commenting or adding pictures or whatever, but they're using the site. So, but lots of modelers don't even know about our community, and that is where you guys come in. If you are game, we're going to have a little friendly competition. So these are the rules for the referral challenge for HLI. If I go too quick, just come over to the community, go into questions and polls, and find the referral challenge, and you can see all of this. Just post a thread in here. So posting a thread means you would come down to the bottom and just click in here and put that you're in. And then once you say you're in, I will put your name up here. Invite your friends to join us here on HobbyLink International. One of the main rules is do not solicit your modeling friends on another person's form on the social media groups or pages. Pretty much directly private message them or post it on your wall or your group or whatever you may have. But you know, some people do that on my HLI group. Some of them I mind because they didn't ask me. Others I don't mind because they asked me if they can have permission to post stuff that they're having group builds and stuff like that. As long as you ask me, I don't care. But if it's when somebody joins the group and they just jump on there and they start posting their groups on there, they insta-ban. See you later. So like I said, use your own social media outlets and all that other good stuff. Once your friend signs up, they need to do two things, not one of two things. They need to do two things. They need to go to the introduce yourself topic and post in there. And they need to come to this thread and then just click on your name. This way we know how many votes the person gets and who has the most referrals. And then After that, you have to tell your friends that they can join in on the referral program too, so they can get in, and then I could put their name up there and they can invite people. So it's kind of a little bit of a double-edged sword. You invite people, but then they can screw you over a bit if they have more friends than you that they can invite and that they come over. If you're here from a referral, just go to rule number 1 and then read down. Every HLI member is welcome to join in. That means the mods and Spence as an admin can. The owners of the company, because if you didn't know, HobbyLink International is actually a legal incorporated company owned by Tommy, Paul, and myself, so we can't get in on it. This year's referral program will end on December 31st, and whoever has the most referrals with people joining by 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the winner, well, the top 3. Please stick to fellow modelers. Yes, invite only fellow modelers to the site. Don't invite your cousins, your aunts, your uncles that have nothing to do with modeling. We don't want that here. We don't want just a whole bunch of people signing up and they never use the site. We want modelers so we can see their tips and tricks. We can see their builds. We can get them active, and we can make new friends and learn from them, and they can learn from us and all that other good stuff. And of course, there will be 3 prizes for the top 3 referrers. The first place person will have the choice between a $100 Mega Hobby gift certificate or a Patriot Badger 105 airbrush. Second place is a $50 Mega Hobby gift certificate, and third place is a $25 Mega Hobby gift certificate. All prizes are in US dollars, so whatever the exchange rate is, say you win in the UK, and $25 only equals, say, $15 over there. Unfortunately, you know, actually the pound is more than the dollar, so it would cost me more to send you 25. So it's all in US dollars. Whatever the exchange rate is, that's what you'll get in US cash. Or if you live somewhere else, I usually PayPal you the cash so you can get your own stuff from a model shop near you instead of trying to order from Mega Hobby. So that is that. I'm going to show you a couple other things. Anybody that is in on the group builds, most of the guys know, you just scroll all the way down to the bottom, and the HLI group builds are over here, and they're the top ones down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can post your build updates here, and you can, let me get, I didn't realize my microphone was so far away, and your finished pics, but you still got to get your finished pictures to me anyhow. And if you want to start your own group builds, you can down here. And if you want in on this year's Secret Santa, I already have it up over here, the HLI Secret Santa. You just jump in here and say that you're in. This way I can start getting a list going for that. The other 2 things, media. Don't forget, on the site, we have a media section where you can post up your pictures when you're done too, besides in the form. This way, if people decide they're going to come over to the media section, they can see that. You can throw it into any of these categories. Each one has a drop down. I do the HLI, I usually put the HLI group build ones in here because I have to add categories every time somebody finishes one. And I usually do the Madi builds too. I put those in there. You can add your own albums. You can browse albums. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 albums right now. Usually everybody just posts up single pictures, but if you want to create an album, you can, and then it'll keep all your pictures in one solid place. The other thing is resources. If you didn't know about this portion of the site, we have resources on the site. Right now I just have 3D printing, painting, and online hobby shops. If you know of any other resources that would help out modelers, I can add the categories, and then we can add to those. Like in 3D printing, we have 4 places you can go to get files. I'll find more places and I can add those in. Painting reference, like I got the MIG PDFs over here. For something like this where it's not on the site, you just come in and you click go to download, and it'll bring you to where the PDF is. And then the big one is we have 37 online hobby shops in here, and there's a ton of them. So there's 2 pages, and we're going to keep adding to this as we find hobby shops. Now, say you know you want you have an online hobby shop. I opened it up to community members to be able to add to the resources, but please do them in a manner where it's easy for the person to find them. Like with the hobby shops, all I do is like USA Gundam Store. I just put the title. It's the official shop of the Gundam Store, their URL, and their logo if I can find one. This way they can just come in, click, and go to it. And I'll show you real quick if you are going to add resources. Just jump in here, pick the one you want. I'm going to add to resource. You put the title. You have to put a tagline. So I'll put the company's name here, and then again I'll put, like it should automatically come up. I put the official shop, and then I change the end to whatever shop it is. On type, always pick does not have a file unless it has a file to it. If it's just a URL, just pick this one. You don't have to worry about version number. And then I just put in, again, the official shop of, say, Edward. I put the link here and then a picture. You don't have to tag or anything like that. You do have to put a picture in here. So whatever picture you used up here, just click browse and put it back in there. But if you have any questions, you could get a hold of me and I can help you out with that. So those are the things that are going on with the site. And if you click home on the form, it brings you right back to HLI. Bum, bum, bum. So that's that. Let me go back up to me and see if I missed any questions or comments or anything like that. Hey, what's going on, Phil? I don't have too many friends. I don't have friends either. All my friends are online. Still trying to build up my channel. Can I do Riddler for Halloween, Bill? I don't see why not. I don't see why I can't do the Riddler. He's a creepy guy and he's got makeup on and all that other good stuff. I don't see why you can't do that at all. So I'm going to jump into another thing over here. And this, I'm not going to do it every week. I might do it bi-weekly. Sometimes I might do it twice in a row. Like one week I was doing YouTube channels of friends. Last week I did John Dennett to let you guys know about him. You can upload as many pictures as you want. We just ask that you try to resize them. Don't have them mega large, like 5,000 by 5,000 pixels. You can go to compressor.io and reduce them and they come out nice. We just don't need that. So is my room ready? Not yet, Omar, not yet. What's up, Usher? And as I was saying, prior week I did friends YouTube channels. This week I did John Dennett to let everybody know about John. If you're into busts and stuff like that, it's Moon Devil Studio. You can check him out on Facebook or moondevilstudio.com. All right, let me jump over to the next thing I'm going to do. We're going to be back to Friends of HobbyLink International. And all of the YouTube channels that I have up here will be in the description below. There'll be links to all the channels that I did 5 channels this week. I hear steps. I think Kenny's coming up. Which way am I going to look? I think the little guy was coming up the steps. Maybe not. Or he skedaddled behind me and I didn't see him. I think he did. I think he skedaddled behind me. So the first one I have up here is John Pohl, who's actually in the chat right now. Go check out John. His channel is John Pohl, and it's like I said, it's in the description below. He does a lot of cars and stuff like that. So go, if you haven't subscribed to him yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you notice, I got rid of the subscriber goal on my little live shows here because it wasn't working for some reason from Streamlabs. So I just put the subscribe now button. And speaking of John, I was trying to practice today, and it won't work how to do OBS on a live show. I won't be able to show the OBS screen without it looking wonky. So I'm going to have to make videos of that and do a playlist. So that's John. Go check out John's channel if you haven't. Next up is Ron. Ron's in here too. Sci-Fi Model Shop. So you can go check out Ron. He's been doing a lot of stuff with Arduino. He's got 3D printing going on. He builds a lot of sci-fi stuff. So you can check out Ron's channel. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure when you hit subscribe too, hit that notification icon, the little bell, and make sure you click the top one if you want all notifications. Now I'm not saying it works all the time, because there's a lot of videos that I don't even get a notification on, and I have it clicked for all notifications. I don't notice until I go into my little bell on top that says 9, 10, 12 notifications. Then I scroll down and I see, oh, I didn't get the notification on my phone. So just make sure you click those things. So check out Sci-Fi Model Shop. I'm trying to see, was that the little guy that snuck behind me? It was the little guy that snuck behind me. Yeah. He's not a little guy anymore. He's going to be 17 this year. You guys actually know him since he's a little guy because he's been on YouTube with me for 9 years now. So he's been on there a long time. Next up is Ken Spriggs. The man doesn't even, and my buddy over there, Ken, doesn't even have himself a cover photo. I'm going to have to yell at him, tell him, put up a cover photo, Ken. But if you haven't checked out Ken Spriggs, he does really cool sci-fi stuff too. He does a lot of 3D printing. He just did a Mandalorian diorama, which is for the Star Wars group build. It's on the main site, so you can go check that out if you want to check out his build. Again, Ken's channel will be in the description below. You can just click on the link and subscribe. Up next is Dirk Pitt, and now Dirk is that's not a fake name. That's Dirk's real name, and Dirk was the original Dirk Pitt even before Dirk Pitt came out. So, oh look, and speaking of, I'm just on Dirk's channel right now, and speaking of who pops up, the original Dirk Pitt before Dirk Pitt. So you can check out Dirk. Dirk does a lot of different builds on his channel. He always has a cool opening. I think it was 40 questions he had. It was that was a fun video to watch. He interviewed himself, and I got a bunch of laughs out of that. So if you haven't, Dirk's link is in the description below. Click on that. Right now on the forum, Dirk just gave me a whole bunch of resources, which is cool. He's very active in the forum. He's doing a sunken Titanic. He's got plane builds going on. He's got a bunch of car builds. He posted up a lot of his pictures on the media section, so you can check out his builds over there. So make sure you go click away and go sign up at his YouTube channel too. That was pretty funny. And I pulled up to your YouTube channel, and there he is popping up on the show. And then last but not least, most of you know Benny. Benny's got a FUBAR model yard. We all know what FUBAR means. Benny does a lot of things, a lot of different models on his channel too. Get to see the kitties a lot, and I was enjoying watching him build his outside shed. Are we doing a Star Wars 2022? That may be just a regular general group build on the site. I already have 5 different ones planned out for next year. Probably won't be a Star Wars one. It'll either be, I want to see if there's enough traction out there for a Buck Rogers build. If we can't get enough traction for that, then it'll be a Star Trek build. Last year, I'm probably not going to double up in a row. It's like snafu. Situation normal. All beeped up. Yes, indeed. So Benny does a lot of cool stuff. Actually, if you watch Benny at the beginning of a lot of his videos, or somewhere in the video, you'll see his little wooden sign, FUBAR model yard. And I always loved that sign, and I asked him to make me one, and he actually did the sci-fi fantasy one. I used to have it up in my videos. So once the shop downstairs is done, we'll have that sign back up. So those are the 5 guys we ran through. If you're interested and kind, go over to their YouTube channels. Like I said, everything's in the description below. So we can get you over there. Just click the link, go over, hit the subscribe button and the little bell. Buck Rogers, I like the idea, but kids, yeah, that's the only problem. There's probably a lot of 3D printed stuff. Alien's hard too. There's a lot of 3D printed stuff for both of those, but not all of us have a 3D printer, so it would be tough to get it. I'm still thinking about it, but I definitely, every year I try to do 5 different ones. This way we have a variety of different builds coming in. And don't forget about the Mahdi contest. You can, I don't know what, I cut my hand somehow. Don't forget about Mahdi and the group builds. And there's some group builds on the site already. I think the guys were running their own group builds, which you can do. You don't have to do the official ones if you don't want to. Oh, that's right. In the military group builds, we have the military veterans group build. That's for anybody that was in the military. Kind of lacks with being a veteran. If your grandfather was a veteran, or your father or your uncle or something like that, and maybe they passed away, and you want to pay homage to them by building something that they were in, then that's cool with me. But it's pretty much dedicated to veterans and things we either crewed, we flew in, we sailed on, we blew up maybe. But that's for that. What other member group builds do we got going on? I know there's a couple. Sci-fi and fantasy, it's not proposed anymore. They're going to have the War of the Worlds group build. A proposed one by Eric is a Star Trek TOS 1/350th group build. That one would have to be at least a year or 2 year build, because that could take a while to build that one. And then Alex has the Star Trek movie anniversary group build on. So there's 3 in the sci-fi going on by members. And let's see, and there looks like there's one for the real space group build with Darth Buckman wants to do a real space one, so you can check that one out too. But yeah, I try to switch it up every year. The only ones that are I seen your that's what made me think of it, Omar. That's what exactly made me think of it. Yeah, a lot of us do wish we had 3D printers. Eventually I'll get one. It's just busty group build. You keep bringing up, we'll have a busty group build. Don't worry about it. You know what? I'll start the busty group build in the regular group build section. We'll do that. This way we could get you onto the busty group build. Yeah, my dad, my uncles, I got a lot of military family members in there. The reason I was doing the Tatas build, the fly Tatas, for those of you that remember that song, I used to, a long time ago, was a member on Fine Scale Modeler, and I did the veterans group build over there. That's where I brought that over from, and I may bring over one of the old group builds that I used to do there too. It was called the In My Stash group build. We would post up like 5 or 10 models from our stash, and everybody would vote on it, and that's what you had to build. We'll do that, except we're gonna do that in a regular freaking thing. Check out Jimmy Flintstone for busty figures. Yeah, and Dirk just put that up into the resources. He gave me that, and I put it on the resources. If you don't know Jimmy Flintstones, and he gave me a couple cool car ones that I had no clue about. They got some really, really good stuff on there, so you can check that out. There was something else I wanted to tell you and show you. I don't remember. I'm stuck on this. I should have changed over to this one. Still nothing on my garage, but that's okay. If we do a Buck Rogers build, just pay for shipping, and I'll print something. Oh, see, that's cool. Well, we got to see what we can do. We definitely got to see what we can do. We got time for that because we got our 5 group builds now that we're doing. So we got time to decide. Maybe we can do, I want to do a car one too. That's why I'm going to do TV. There's definitely going to be a TV and movies group build next year. So that'll give you the option to build a lot of different things, especially cars, because we don't have that many. We have a few car builders, but we don't have that many. Mostly what happened was all the sci-fi and fantasy guys came over to the site, and for some reason we lost all the military and car and plane builders and stuff like that. So hopefully we can get those guys back over to the site. Oh, Bob's got his order in already. Yeah, I know a lot of you know Dana, my friend Dana Moss. She's an excellent builder. She just got her 3D printer today, and she's asking me a bunch of questions. I'm like, I'm a super noob at it too, so I was asking my brother Tommy, who does it, and I gotta, if I have questions, I'll point it to Omar also. But yeah, my brother Tommy gets very frustrated with me because he's very knowledgeable about the 3D printing and how to do photo etch and doing all sorts of other stuff. And if I don't get it like this, he gets a little frustrated with me. It takes me a little while to get on things. And speaking, I'm just going to leave you with the cliffhanger. I'm not going yet, but we got a couple things coming out from HLI that hopefully you guys are interested in. But once they come out and they're definite, I'll let you know. But we're working on some cool stuff, so hopefully there's. Is she that Velma looking chick from Facebook? Yes, she is. Me and Dana are very, very good friends. Actually, if you see on the Mahdi group build, she built I gave her the 1/72nd scale perfect grade Millennium Falcon. She built that for me, and it was supposed to be in a book that was coming out, but that went tits up. So that never came out. But she's an excellent builder. No, there's no disrespect. Not at all. She wears the Velma thing a lot. She dresses up, cosplays, and all that other stuff. There's no disrespect at all. I knew exactly what you were talking about. But yeah, she's an excellent, excellent builder. So if you want to check out one of her builds, go check out the Falcon. That thing, I gotta come up with money, and I'm gonna pay her to get it. But nah, I told her keep that one, do what she wants. She put all, I think she put like 150, 200 hours into that build. Took her a while, making sure everything was really good. She knows people from ILM and stuff like that, so she had tips and stuff. Like she used a panavice, I think it's called, to hold the ship up, and that's what they used in the movie. So that's bolted right to the bottom of the ship, so she can put it in different positions. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Old school Buck Rogers ships, and from the 80s TV show. They have the fighter, the Marauder, the flagship for the bad guys. Oh, that's cool. I always loved Buck Rogers fighter. For some reason, that fighter was my all-time favorite fighter over the X-Wing or any other space fighter out there. I loved that one. I definitely loved that one. So hopefully I'll get you guys to come over to the site and use it more. Get off the dirty Facebook. I'll tell you the truth. The only I do have a bunch of friends over there, but the main reason I stay on there is because it helps me put out links to our articles, to the contests, to the group builds and stuff like that. And it helps me keep in touch with most of the friends I actually talk to there are actually on the site too. So, but it's mainly to do this stuff. I got rid of my personal account a while ago. I don't use a personal Facebook account at all. I literally have my mom's on there, Kelly. I have very few family members. My mom, my mother-in-law, Kelly, my uncle Artie, my uncle. So I got six. I got 6 family members on there, and my one friend that's allowed on there. my friend from Queens. He's on there. So he just exactly, Jalen. I totally agree with you. I'd rather keep all the model stuff over here. It makes it a lot nicer and easier to find everybody's stuff. So hopefully, and if anybody's just jumping on and you didn't see, we're actually having a little friendly competition, a referral challenge, which is on the form. I'll jump over to it really quick again. Let me go over here. If you just come to the form and even if you don't register, you can see all the forms. You just can't type anything in or talk to anybody. You got to be a registered member. But if you come over and you click HLI questions and polls, you jump into the community challenge. I put 2 names up here already, and then you just read the rules. If you could get your friends to come over and use the site, that's great. If they don't want to, we have a strong community anyhow. We have a very good community over here, and you get to see the back end again of my my stream. Good stuff. Yeah, come on over, John. Hang out, post your work. Really, I want one more. Duck Dodgers. I haven't heard that in a while. I try not to post much on the Facebook. I read that one already. I'm trying to catch up on stuff this way I don't miss anything. Otherwise, that's it. We got Vinny coming back. Things are progressing. He should be done with the sheetrocking and painting and stuff up here probably in another week and a half, 2 weeks. And that means doing the pantry and other stuff, I guess. I don't know. It's getting closer and closer with every week, but I know we're definitely going to lose Vinny either by the end of April or by the end of May, because this was actually done as a favor to us. He had other jobs lined up, and they were okay with him pushing those jobs off to come to us to help us get back in shape. If you didn't know, most of you know, I had the previous contractor left us with no bedrooms, no bathrooms, no working kitchen, no stove or anything like that. So Vinny helped us out and got us back into working order. I actually temped out a bathroom for us, which is done now. You've probably seen the pictures of it. So we're getting there. And then hopefully as that gets there, when Vinny leaves in May, he'll be working full-time at wherever he's going, and then he'll come to us on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes just Saturday, but a little bit of work will at least be done. And then if he catches a break in between those jobs, he'll come back and do more work. So it's getting there, and will eventually be down in the garage with a better setup. I got my ideas of what I want in there, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll be done and finished soon, and I figure by the end of the year everything should be up and running. I want my garage done, but I really can't wait for that fireplace to be done, because I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna be looking good. That'll be nice. And if you guys have any trouble on the site, actually, you know what? Let me run over there, because a few people figured it out, and a few people do it a different way. So let's go. I'll just jump into dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. So say you're coming in here and you're going to do a post. I'm just going to scroll down until it catches up. You write whatever you want in here. There's two ways. Let me make sure that I flipped over to the computer screen. All right. I'm on the computer screen now. So I just jumped into anybody's. When you come to, this is a text box. This way you can post. You know, you write whatever you want here. It doesn't matter, JJ. Write whatever you want. And then you can scroll down. Now, I think it was Keith or Kevin. One of them figured out that you can actually use the editor as like almost an article editor. You can write what you want, and then you can use this one, insert image, and you can grab whatever image you want. Let's go over here. What do I got in pictures? HobbyLink International stuff. OBS, Madi. Let's go to Madi. Madi 2021. Figures and bust. Anything in here? We'll grab Mark's Captain America. So then you grab him, and when he's in here, he'll go to full size. What you can do is you click on him, and you grab this corner, and you can make them smaller. And you can put, you could put in over here, and then you can type on the side, or you can just go down and type again and put another picture and a display. I know Dirk does it like that too. And once this is in here, even though you shrank it down, when somebody clicks on it, it's going to go back to full size so they can see it. Or the other way, you can do this. See, you got formatting on here too. How you can align it, change the size, alt text, replace it, remove it, which I'm going to do now. Now the other way you can do it is you can attach files. You can just jump in here and attach files. You can grab a bunch at one time, and then after you write whatever you want, they'll be attached at the bottom, and when the person clicks on it, it'll open it up, and then they can just click the little arrow and look at them all. So there's two ways to do it. I prefer the way if I'm going to put a picture in, I put the one picture in, resize it, and all that other stuff. So that's how you add the pictures in there. But like I said, if you guys have any trouble doing anything on here, just let me know and I'll walk you through it. And if I have to, I'll make whatchamacallit, tutorial videos. I used to do it for all the other sites. I just didn't get a chance to do it for this one. So if you do need that kind of help, let me know, and I'll get it all set up. 8:07 already. Boo. Hey, bud. Figured that out a few weeks ago. Far too happy. Kenny, I'm all for now. Got some gal figures to get. Sweet. Have a good night, Ron. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go when I'm off here. I'm gonna go set up the busty girls group build. That's been asked a couple times. The other thing, if you want, I know it's not important to some people, but I do like trying to help other channels because everybody helps me. If you want me to throw you up in here like I did the other guys, I got Benny up here, I got John, I got Ron, I got Ken this week, and I got Dirk in here. If you want me to promote your YouTube channel here, boobies. I love it. We're just a bunch of dirty kids. Just throw in the comment section below, and I'll, because your name will be there, I could get to your thing and I'll set it up, and we'll, I'll tell people to go to yours too. Go click that subscribe button and the notification icon and all that other good stuff. I actually have the busty figure from Andrea Miniatures of the lady cop, which is a nice figure. So I could do that one. If maybe I can even if I can find it, do a little paint work over here, because I don't need the airbrush really for that. I could try to do it by hand. Guppies. My guppies. It probably will be the most popular group build ever. She sent me Kenny. Might start back up, but deleted everything because of Copa and other reasons. Well, yeah, I was never worried about the Copa or Kappa, however you said it. I knew that wasn't gonna... Benny comes through with the boobies. I knew that wasn't gonna go far because none of us modelers were doing the wrong thing on here anyhow, so that's why I never changed mine for kid friendly. I shall say hi to everybody for you, Omar, because I'm going to be skedaddling too here. So yeah, if you guys want me to, I would love to post up your YouTube links too over here, so we can do that weekly or bi-weekly or whatever it may be. And I don't know if you just got here, Benny. I was promoting your channel. I'm doing about 5 every other week or 5 every week of channels, and your channel was in there because you're always talking about Hobby Link International too, so you helped me get some people. So don't forget about the group builds. Tell your friends to come register, and if you do get people to come register, join the referral thing. This way... Oh, Benny, you just got here. You just got here. So I'm going to do it for Benny real quick, guys. Let me go over here, over here, over here. Benny, what we're doing on the form, I'm pretty sure you're on the form. What we're doing on the form is in HLI questions and polls. If you come in here and you go to the referral challenge, just read the rules, and there's going to be prizes for the top 3 refers if we could get people here using the site and all that other stuff to post their builds and, you know, all that good stuff that has to go along with modeling. Top 3 prizes are Badger Patriot or a $100 gift certificate. Second is a $50, and third is a $25. So just in case you missed that. I don't want anybody to miss out on any type of information. All right, my friends, I am going to go do a couple things. I remember Ricky Ricardo. Bongos. Oh, Ricky. I had an interview. Pretty cool. The aerial house. Dirk can just keep going. And this is why I like us guys. We're a bunch of numbskulls, and it's fun. We are Babaloo. Actually, before I go, I have XM Sirius satellite radio in the Jeep, and I love the 40s channel. I like listening to the 40s channel, and Ricky Ricardo was just on there the other day. I was listening to Ricky. All right, guys, I see Spence is giving us the peace out, live long and prosper sign, so that's a good sign to hit the road and do the couple things I got to do. I thank you all for always stopping by. I know the streams aren't the greatest right now because we have the original airbags. I'll try to say goodbye and I read the original airbags. I know I don't got much going on until we get the shop going done, but I do try to get on here at least once a week and say hello to you guys and let you know what's going on with HLI or any builds that are going on and stuff like that. So I am going to cut out and go do some stuff, and I shall see you all soon. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe out there, and don't beat anybody up with a bat. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye, boobies.